Hey everyone, welcome back to Reading with Tatiana. Today I'm doing a book to movie adaptation review. I posted my book review for Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro last week on my channel. If you want to check it out, I'll link it down below. And the movie is also in the same name, Never Let Me Go. Before I go into my full book to movie adaptation review, if you're watching this video, I always appreciate if you can please hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below if you've read the book, watched the movie, or done both, and what you thought about the adaptation. Never Let Me Go, the book was published in 2005, and the movie was made into a big motion picture in 2010, 5 years later. For me, this is my rating. As far as a movie adaptation goes, I give it a 5 out of 5. However, if you watch my video for the book review, as a book, I gave it, I believe, a 2 out of 5. And also as a movie by itself, I also give it a 2 out of 5. On Rotten Tomatoes, this movie got 71% overall, and on IMDb, it got 7.1 out of 10. Why I gave it such a low score is I felt like if I watched the movie by itself without reading the book, I feel the movie leaves a lot of gaps and there's not enough information to really understand all the nuances happening like in internal characters development. I watched it with my partner and he was like a little confused what was going on. But however, because I read the book, I was able to understand more of what's going on. So even though the book and movie by itself separately, I didn't really enjoy, as a movie adaptation from a book, I think they did a pretty good job doing that. The premise of the movie is honestly pretty similar to the premise of the book. We start with the main character, Kathy, who's played by Carey Mulligan, and she's kind of recounting her years back in the boarding school at Hailsham, where she had her two friends, Tommy and Ruth, and who's casted by Keira Knightley and Andrew Garfield. And we learn pretty quickly that Kathy, the main character, is a carer, and there are people in this world who are donors. And we don't know exactly what that means, but it's pretty obvious what's happening as the movie and the book develops. And so this movie kind of reflects back on their youth growing up at that boarding school. It's kind of like a coming of age, but obviously I don't want to ruin the movie or the book. It's a coming of age for this like parallel dystopian universe. And also this movie is set, and the book is set in the 1990s, so it's dystopian, but it's like not a dystopian future, it's like a dystopian like recent past, which I think is like a pretty cool genre. The casting, as I mentioned before, we have Carey Mulligan, who's playing Kathy, Keira Knightley playing Ruth, and Andrew Garfield playing Tommy. And honestly, I mean, I'm a fan of all three of those actors separately, and I think they were casted great for those characters. And they also did a good job casting these three characters, like the children actor, for when they grew up to look like these actors. I really believe their chemistry. I really believe their characters, and when I was watching it, I kind of forgot I was watching like Andrew, Keira, and Carey acting. So yeah, great job casting. The aesthetics of this movie. When I read this book, as I said, it's kind of set in the 90s in the UK, and I think this movie did a great job capturing that to the big screen. The aesthetics was very kind of like small town, rainy, gloomy United Kingdom, and I felt they did a great job capturing that, and yeah, I have no complaints. I gave that a 5 out of 5. Overall, as I said before, I think they did a great book to movie adaptation. I think it's worth watching if you read the book and enjoy it, or even if you're like me who didn't really enjoy the book but just love to see how it's brought from paper to the big screen. I think it's worth watching. However, as a movie by itself, I think it was just okay. Thank you for watching until the end of my book to movie adaptation for Never Let Me Go. If you have watched the movie, let me hear what you thought in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!